Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. Well, I've been waiting about a year for this thing. It's been back ordered off Snap-on's website, and I finally got it. This thing is just a speeder handle for the Snap-on screwdriver set. They've got the soft-handled ratcheting screwdrivers. The hard handle ones don't have interchangeable bits, the soft handles do. There are three different soft handles. There's kind of this large one, has bit storage in the back, ratcheting mechanism up front here. There is the short one, no bit storage, same ratcheting mechanism. In fact, this configuration, the small stubby, or the stubby here, which is one of my absolute favorite screwdrivers, with the long shaft is actually a real go-to. And then they've got the adjustable handle one. Little bulky, little heavy, bit storage in the back, 5 different positions, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, plus center. It's a good solid screwdriver. However, I do sometimes hit this when I'm working and loosens it up just like you saw there. But I live with it. I have torn these all down. You can clean them up. What I've discovered, they don't warranty out. Or they don't sell a replacement kit or a rebuild kit for them. Instead, you usually can just warranty the whole thing out. But when I've got them all messed up, I can usually clean them out. You do end up wearing the pawls inside there or the gear mechanism, and I've had no trouble getting a new one when that happens. But anyway, this whole system, including this, runs off this quarter square back end, which is also the same as the system that Gear Wrench and SATA uses. They're maybe the same company. But anyway, you can drop, obviously, pull one out here. You can drop in a Snap-on adapter into the SATA or Gear Wrench, or most likely what you might end up doing is, if you already have some of the Snap-on handles, is you get the SATA or the Gear Wrench version. Here's a SATA one. I think you can read that, yeah, right there. And then you can drop that into your handle system and not have to pay the Snap-on premium for a tool that maybe you might or might not use much. If you do use it a lot, you might notice the benefit of the Snap-on. This one's a Gear Wrench, so you can get the long, the long shaft one here and get a lot of great benefit there for not the Snap-on price. If you are doing much with the square the quarter square, like sockets, that's really, I think, what I originally wanted this for. I can't remember. I had a whole bunch of machine screws on something, and I thought this would be a fun tool to try out. Old school, not a drill, not an impact. These speeder handles used to come in a lot of cases. I don't know anyone really, except some aircraft mechanics that use them on a regular basis. But they can be real handy, real simple. And of course, you can finish the job kind of with that precision by twisting this, rather than having to swap out the drill for another tool. So if you speed something in, it is big compared to, say, speeder screwdrivers, but it completed my set of these adapters, or the bits here, the three different lengths available for screwdriving or for quarter hex. Got to have all three. The quarter square for driving sockets, and then the Snap-on flex head, or flexible shaft. But anyway, there is one other I don't have, and that's actually a non-magnetic one. It's about $50. I don't know what, I'd have to have non-magnetic bits, I guess, on the front end. I'm not sure what you do with it. Probably should look that up, but this was the one I had been waiting for because I absolutely love the rest of this set. Now, there is also a socket or a ratchet available where you can get a speeder handle like this. And I did pick one of these up in the meantime, but I really wanted something more like this, so I waited. And it just showed up. A year. That's crazy. I don't know why it takes so long. My guess is that they only make them for a short amount of time. Tool up a machine to do this and then sit on the inventory. And they probably ran out, and then it was like, oh yeah, we got to make more of these. Yeah, we'll do that. In 6 months, we'll run that machine again, and get some of these out. But I guess maybe it's a low demand item. Who still uses it? Do you? Let me know. And if you've got some other use besides traditionally driving, machine screws, nuts, bolts, and screws, there might be other things that this thing does. But anyway, there's the snap-on system. I love these handles. I love the interchangeable bit systems. I have flown with these also, not the long one here, but the short one and the handles, because this is available. If you want to make it even shorter, you could take that off. Nothing, it's a piece of plastic with a chunk of metal down here. And then you can carry the bits separately, especially the small ones like this. There, it's even shorter. No problems. And if you want to go the gear wrench side, I have not had any real issues with these things. They're a lot cheaper, obviously, than the snap-on. And of course, you can take your snap-on version and drop them into your gear wrench. They just go backwards compared to how the snap-on ratchetings work. But anyway, there it is. I finally got my speeder handle. I just can't remember what I was going to do with it. And with that, Doc out.